I think first and foremost is gathering your right team and helping them understand when they're going to be plugged into the implementation process, right? You and your vendor together should come up with a project plan and a timeline. And so at what points during that process are you going to need to pull in your change management folks? What points are the IT resources going to be needed from a heavy standpoint? What point are your business owners going to need to be engaged? I would also bring in folks from the field, right? So managers that maybe have a high volume of leaves within their teams. I think it's really critical to get all stakeholders engaged. I think another critical part is being able to have an open mindset, right? So just because you've always done something some way doesn't mean that it's going to work the same with new technology. Or if you're using technology for the first time, I think it's really important to keep an open mind as to how the technology works and how the organization can fit your overreaching goals and objectives into the process, right? So a lot of software is designed with specific processes in mind, and the system works with the processes that had been designed by the developers and the business stakeholders and what have you. So as your implementation team is talking with you about processes and why things work the way they do, I think it's important to have an open mind. If you're coming from one system to another, those systems aren't going to behave exactly the same. They're going to be compliant, they're going to have all the right components, there's going to be workflow and what have you, but each system is different, and you picked the system that you did because there were certain aspects of it that you really liked. And so it's important to listen to those experts. So I think that having an open mindset and listening to the experts are two that go hand in hand. And then finally, don't over customize out of the box, right? So start with what the solution has been built for. You've got many configuration points that you can use when you're designing your workflow and your tasks and your notifications and all that. But it's important to kind of see how it works from an out of the box perspective. And then down the road, you can make changes and tweaks if things aren't working as you desired.